Hey folks, this is Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That is...
the Derbinator.
It is with the shiny glasses. This is a Smackdown Live Atlanta GA review.
It started off great, but it got a little rough in the third quarter.
It did. There were no leads blown except by the hometown guy. I am sorry, Falcons fans. Look, Falcons fans that watch this, you guys are cool, but it had to be said. I get so much crap from Falcons fans leading up to the Super Bowl. You said we couldn't do it.
If you ever end up in Georgia, you'll get Falcon punched. Which means...
Falcon donkey punched?
Gross.
No, just really quickly before we start the review, I got so much crap from them. They said, you said we couldn't do it. And then I said to my friend, I found their tweet, and I quoted them after the end of the game. I said, you're right, you couldn't. They didn't like that very much. Anyway, but seriously, great season. Moving on from that, SmackDown, Atlanta GA, like Bad Street, Atlanta GA, the Freebirds team. Pre-match promos from the women. Okay, Chris, I'm gonna let you cover that.
That was rough. That was so scripted.
That was as rough as a stubble on Tamina and Charlotte. It was. But you're right. It was really scripted. And it don't script the women so much and it could be fine.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, I am shocked Tamina was not injured cutting that promo, though.
Yeah.
I mean, but you're right, though. It was rubbish.
It was... ass. Chunk of ass.
I mean, I love Becky's accent a lot.
But when you're scripted, everything just comes across wrong.
Comes. Anyway.
Wrong.
Comes across Wong. So, the highlight...
Take care of your Chinese people.
Hashtag ArcherFXX. So, highlight reel, Owens, Nakamura, Corbin, and Zayn. I mean, it was a cluster. It was fine. It was fine for what it was.
Oh, yeah.
It was at least more entertained than some talking segments of bandit open shows. In spite of the fact that Corbin was there.
Yeah.
Like, look, Corbin can actually cut promos. It's just, Corbin, come over to the short hair side, please.
Yeah, brother.
Please.
Just let it go, man.
I mean, really.
It's fine.
Man.
You don't have to hold on to something that's fading. Like your popularity. I
mean, and you're actually good in the ring. You are. I mean, you just don't want to go with the Tiger Woods hair line or recent DUI. You know it makes...
You really forced that in there, didn't you?
You do know though why Tiger got confused. He's not used to using a driver. Moving on from that.
Did you try to put along?
That guy's life is spiraling out of control. It's funny. Anyway, Nakamura and Zayn versus Owens and Corbin. Good stuff. I enjoyed it. It's a good match.
Yeah.
It actually started off SmackDown just fine.
Are we sure Teddy Long isn't the manager for WWE, though, in general? Because, honestly, how many fucking tag teams have we had?
A lot. A lot of matches that could just suddenly be turned into tag team matches.
Yeah.
To be fair, though, I don't know if Teddy would want to go back on the road that much.
No. Well, then again...
Yeah, I mean, they do have
He's used to being on the long road.
He is the long road out of hell. Yes. He was in WCW, and Ole Anderson called him racial terms. That was wrong. Teddy fought through all that stuff, now he's a Hall of Famer. Awesome. I enjoyed the tag match, though. Thought it was good. Good way to tell a story.
Yeah.
Zayn, shockingly being on the winning side.
Right?
I mean, that's good.
I mean, when you got Shinsuke Nakamura...
Yeah.
And you two put on the best match in NXT, well, one of them.
Yeah, I would argue...
The energy of that crowd was...
I would argue if I were to make a top 5 of TakeOver matches, that would be on there. It would not be number 1. Revival versus DIY, 2 out of 3 Falls match would be number 1. But Usos and New Day. I mean, Usos took a shot at the Falcons, but, the Usos have blown more leads in matches than the Falcons have. So maybe the Usos shouldn't really be saying anything. They haven't been interesting since they split from being Rikishi. I'm going to keep saying that joke because the Usos have not been interesting for years.
And what is up with this, hip-hop kind of feel that they're trying to provide? It's trash.
It's that hashtag day one shit. Oh, ish. I'm sorry. I don't know what the hell you people say. Wait,
what do you mean, you people?
New Day came out. New Day shockingly going to feud with the Usos. New Day will beat the Usos.
Yeah.
And then it will go on to 500 something, 400 in some odd days.
Yeah.
They'll hold the titles till 2020.
No.
They'll hold the titles for 5 days.
I think they'll lose it to Breezango.
I like the idea. No, I like it.
Eventually.
Yes.
Maybe not now, but soon.
Maybe not now, but yen.
Yes.
I would be okay with New Day winning the Money in the Bank and then maybe losing them at SummerSlam to Breezango.
Yeah.
You could have some good stuff out of that.
God, those Breezango skits are just fucking gold.
They were, but first, we have to talk about the recap of the Punjabi celebration. This is what WWE is doing. By the way, I actually did something earlier today in the bathroom that is representative of what WWE did with their WWE title by putting on Jinder. Pile of
Clogging
shit.
my toilet?
No, that was last week, remember?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, right. That was just, you guys have shit over the legacy of your championship. I know Jinder's Canadian. I'm not even knocking that. There's been some great Canadian talents. Mm-hmm. And I'm not saying Jinder's a bad wrestler. He's not a great wrestler.
Nope.
But you're playing up this whole thing of like the evil foreigner gimmick that was going out of date in the 90s.
What we need now, and just in all seriousness, if you want to make this something, good, make Jinder a face. Because right now, the one thing that America doesn't need is hating foreigners. I mean, look at the Cheeto in charge. It's not good to keep that kind of rhetoric around. Not that it can't be done later or in other plot lines, but if you want your champion to be the foreigner that everyone hates, that's a dumbass decision.
No, and you're right. That's the thing. I don't want to let you get that out because it was a great point. First off, they did it too soon. They've blown the wheels off of this whole thing. He's not going to be... He's not going to succeed. And rumors are he might hold the title till the Rumble. They want to try to stretch it out that long. I know rumors. Take it with about 5 inches of salt. I'm just... Look, that better not happen. This is the saltiest thing I ever tasted.
Yeah, that's more salt than your average League of Legends player. All right.
Woo! There we go. Taking a shot at League of Legends. I hated that game. I never understood it. Why did they recap it, though? I mean, it wasn't interesting. I didn't care. The people looked like they were having fun.
Yeah.
But, moving on. Fashion Files. Good stuff. Old school stuff. They're enjoying the fact that it's shit. And they're having fun with it.
It's exactly... I mean, it's exactly how the Hardys started.
Yeah.
With the broken gimmick. But with them, it's just absolutely hilarious. He still thinks I'm undercover. Wait, can you read my mind? Wait, can you read my mind?
I mean, they're having
fucking
fun.
Comedy gold there.
It is. It's stupid, but it's hilarious. That's exactly what it needs to be. But first...
In wrestling, you can't take yourself too seriously.
Brett.
Or people don't take you seriously enough.
Yeah.
Which is weird. I know. It's a little backwards logic. But trust me on this. Trust me, I'm a doctor.
You are?
No, but I have operated on people.
Alive? Sure. Yeah, let's go. Let's go with that. I agree with you, though. And at least they're having fun. That's enjoyable. And then we move on to the best match of the night that wasn't an actual match. It was Charlotte, Becky, Tamina, Carmella, and Natty just going to war and destroying the whole damn, ringside area. That is how you do a women's match. That is great.
And then Shane McMahon
comes out.
Hello!
His wife's going to be pissed.
No. He comes out, and everyone's like, he's interrupting the match. And then that thing that's been in the rumor mill and kind of being spread out there.
Yeah.
Finally announced the first women's Money in the Bank match. A real sign that WWE's moving forward. Or at least trying to. Now, if they could just get rid of some of the scripting, it would be good.
Get rid of Kevin Dunn.
Dun,
dun, dun, dun. Dun, 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 dun. Dun. Yeah, it's... But though I want to say this, WWE has WWE's not the first people to do this.
No.
But
they're the biggest.
They are the biggest company. Impact Wrestling, and I want to just take a moment to say this, a few seconds. Impact Wrestling did do a lot of this stuff with like women's ladder matches, cage matches, and all that, and they did it well. They didn't pay the women for shit, and that was part of the reason why the Knockouts division has gone to crap.
Well, there was one that got paid quite a bit.
Del Rio? What?
Dixie Carter.
All right. Dumb bitch. Anyway, moving on from that. So, we had the screen go black. Sorry.
Hello. You see, once you go black, you can go back.
So, but the women in the Impact Wrestling roster from 07 on, and even the ones now work pretty hard. The problem is the Knockouts division is so gutted. But they did a lot of really innovative stuff. I wish that some people could remember that, because I remember the good times in Impact Wrestling.
I remembered the first couple years that I watched it because
it was good.
And Sting was my favorite wrestler growing up.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Sting was great. Even if 2015 Sting was kind of hard to watch.
Yeah.
I mean, but that's going to happen anyway. Moving on from that, though, I like the idea behind the women's Money in the Bank match. Tamina will get injured in it.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't wish it, but she's always injured. But anyway, good idea. I hope that it's going to be a good match. Carmella's probably going to win because reasons and because Ellsworth will interfere. The biggest woman in the match.
I don't think so.
You don't think so? Okay. I want to hear early who you think's going to win.
We'll cover that in the predictions.
We will cover that in predictions. By the way, Extreme Rules predictions coming up after this, so watch out for that. Or don't.
I won't be there for the Extreme
Rules show.
Indubitably.
But
I will be in Scotland.
Yes, you will be having fun. Breezango versus...
I'm going to go on a whiskey tour, baby.
Trying to bring your liver back in one piece. Okay.
I'll bring back a box set of One Piece.
You know what? Okay, I should have expected that. Breezango versus the Colons. It was fun. Breezango won. The Colons are not good. I'm gonna call them that, by the way, because that's what they are.
Because they stink.
They smell like the Puerto Rican water.
They smell worse than how the government treated Puerto Rico.
That is. Oh boy, that's really accurate. God, we're having a lot of politics discussion on the show. You're right though. No. You're right. They did them wrong.
Yeah.
They did them wrong. You're 100% agree. But you can't rebrand these guys anymore. It's not going to work. They're jobbers for life.
Well, you can, but you actually have to give them the opportunity.
So don't make them.
I mean, we didn't really believe in Breezango at first, but
we didn't. But they're good wrestlers that people can get behind.
Yeah.
Orton. Okay. They're going to go with the babyface route of him doing it for his family. Look, Orton is a good athlete.
It's the most passion I've seen from Randy Orton in a long while.
He shit in another woman's bag backstage like he did in 06.
What?
He really did that to some women. I'm not kidding.
Well, I know that, but, like, I thought you were saying today.
Yeah, he might have. I don't know. Orton's a kind of a dick. But Orton is a good athlete.
He's a sneaky snack.
Snack. The Viper, the Snack.
He RKO's his own children.
Dude, that video was amazing.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Boy. So,
forward. Moving.
# dive. So, I like that Orton's showing some passion, doing it for his family, but it's stupid because no one believes it because he's not a believable face. He's a better heel.
Oh, yeah.
And Orton is not going to win because nobody wins in their hometown. And Jinder, you can't fucking cut a promo for shit. And I know that it's a different thing that they want him to do that he probably wants to do, but he can't talk.
I think he would be more convincing as a face when you think about it.
No, he would be. He would be because he's bringing up reasonable points like Hassan did back in 05.
I know, right?
Right.
Like Americans judging foreigners unfairly? No, we never do that.
No. I would never judge anybody unfairly based on their race or based on their gender. Never.
Based on their gender?
Okay. I walked into that one. In all seriousness, though, Jinder...
These jokes are in Mahal.
Yes, they kids them all. Man, you just want to sing about them. So, moving on from that. So, Styles and Ziggler, it's a good match.
Oh, yeah.
Enjoyable. Ziggler beating Atlanta in his hometown, even though it seemed like Styles had a big lead on him. I said I was going to stop those jokes. I'm sorry.
Good work, Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
Hashtag.
Piggly Wiggly Ziggly.
In all seriousness,
yeah.
So it was enjoyable. Styles did well. Styles can take a loss because he's going to do great in the Money in the Bank match.
Yeah.
Corbin's winning the Money in the Bank ladder match, I believe. That's my opinion. And we'll cover those
because he doesn't need a ladder.
Yes, I mean he does it. He can't use his hairline to grab it, so he's gonna have to use his hands. He becomes like that one lady in Mortal Kombat where she just uses her hair. So anyway, it was a good match. I like the Ziggler one, and I'm going to give SmackDown a B+.
Yeah.
I'm going to say B+. It smashed the hell out of Raw this week.
It would have gotten an A had it not been for the women's promo at the beginning.
And the Punjab recap.
Yeah, we don't need a recap of that.
No.
You don't need to reiterate anything with Jinder. Move him forward. Stop looking behind you. You're SmackDown, not Raw. You don't look to the past for your answers.
Like when Raw brought Goldberg back.
Yes.
That was a great idea.
Versus the Bork Lesnar.
Bork Laser. So, B+ for you?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'd say that's a fair grade.
I would say. And 205 Live, Dar and Alicia should not talk. Well, especially Alicia shouldn't.
Well, I mean, Dar can talk as long as he's not having to say, Alicia
Dude, it almost looked like we were frozen there for a second until you looked at your watch. Anyway, so it led to Swan versus Dar. Dar won.
Mm-hmm. Eventually, I'll break the 30-second mark on the My Alicia Fox challenge.
I mean, that you know what? That should happen at Great Balls of Fire. She's on there because it figures that the 205 Live Bicycle would have would know about Great Balls of Fire. What? She would. Right in the foxhole. So anyway,
these jokes won't go away, just like herpes. They will.
Valtrex for a couple of his and herpes. So, it was a good match though.
Oh, yes.
Dar and Swan.
But
Dar
what the
winning.
hell was Sasha wearing?
Disco Inferno's rejected outfit.
Fire! Your costume designer!
Actually, it reminded me of what Katniss wore in the Hunger Games.
I have not watched the
Never watched the Hunger Games? Wow, I sound so weird saying that now.
Well, you are.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I was going to say.
You hang out with me.
Well, I mean, you hang out with me. We should say the same thing. I mean,
If you may not have noticed, I'm not exactly a normal person.
Nor am I. Nor am I. What? The one thing I did like about Hunger Games, you did see Katniss's catnips. Moving on from that.
Yes.
Cedric and Corey Hollis. And I see Corey Hollis on something that's on NXT TV. Probably a jobber for life, unfortunately. But hey, he bumped well for Cedric.
God
and
damn, Cedric, you move like it's nobody's business.
Guy's amazing. Guy's an amazing athlete. So happy for the guy. Given how hard he's worked. Good squash.
He's gonna end up being Cruiserweight champion soon.
Cruiserweight champion. I could see him being IC champion if they wanted to put him on Raw. I think he's got the capabilities.
Oh, yeah.
Shelton Benjamin capabilities, and unlike Shelton, Cedric can actually talk. Because Shelton could talk backstage, not so much in front of a crowd.
The Corbin effect.
Yes. Well, Corbin's a charisma vacuum. Gulak versus Ali, and boy, that was good. The no-fly zone thing.
We interrupt 205 Live to announce a white guy telling a Muslim not to fly. And now the weather.
Hashtag WWE is
subtle as fuck.
It was a good match, though, and Gulak got the win over Ali again.
Yes.
Because Ali took one too many risks. It tells a good story. It was fun.
Mm-hmm.
And then, Neville and Aries with ending with a promo and an attack. Look, I mean, I like the feud, but this was not the way to end 205 Live.
No.
Have this in the middle of the show. Have this right after the squash. End with Gulak and Ali. End with a match.
Oh, yeah.
That's my thing. So, I will say B- because of that. Because there was a little too much talking. Bookending it with talking wasn't the way to go.
Yeah, I mean, that is true, but I'd say I'm going to give it a B. Because that match of Cedric Alexander, it is a show of skill. Like, he pulled off moves he didn't need to pull off, but he pulled them off anyway. Because fuck physics.
I mean, it's amazing. It didn't look like he defied physics there. No, I mean, I'll agree. I mean, it's like, I probably would have bumped it up to a B if I hadn't meant for the talking, but that's
yeah.
So anyway, we're going to be back with Extreme Rules predictions. But do you agree with what we said on this review? Do you disagree? Like, share, comment, subscribe, Twitter link, thumbnail, and a bunch of stuff from this guy. It's all in the description. It's been Real Honesty with Jonn Ritland. I'm Jonn Ritland. That
is the Derbinator.
And we will see you soon, I think.
Goodbye.
Bye.